So it's a real pleasure to also be able to speak with you a bit today about the seminar the Matriztica Institute is hosting. Because it's, to me, one of the most important strategic partnerships that I am involved with between the Society for Organizational Learning, Seoul Global Network, and other key partners. A key part of this is focusing on living embodiments. I think we need theory, we need method, we need understanding, but we also need lived experience. And the role of living embodiments, organizations, groups, communities that are embodying the spirit of a regenerative well-being in their day-to-day living and working, give us this kind of full-body understanding of what we might otherwise understand a little bit more intellectually. So I think that our partnership around understanding exemplars is very, very important. There's a particular aspect of that I believe the Matriztica School will contribute to in a unique way. The conundrum that we all wrestle with here is you have an exemplar, you have a living embodiment, you have a school, you have a community, you have a community organization, you have networks like our Global Sustainable Food Laboratory, and you really get excited about their embodied capacity to transform a particular system. Let's just take, to make this concrete, a school. But you know that their benefit to others will not come through just copying. It's not that they have the answer and you need to analyze them, get the answer, and go over here and apply it. The whole idea of rolling out or applying knowledge, to me, is inimical to the kind of generation at a scale that matters, of the changes that matter. So the only alternative to that is understand more deeply the generative core, the way that people are creating well-being and creating high performance as inseparable facets of a common process of becoming human. So it's only by going from the inside that this can spread. And it is the spread of it that in some sense we all really care about, because we need changes in systems that matter at a scale that matters. But how to do that is extremely treacherous, because I think it's so easy to say, well, do it like they do it. We have the answer. Before you know it, you're out there selling your answer, and you're trying to convince people that they should do it because it works so well for these people over here. I think the best analogy I can give for this is artistic communities. Artistic communities are communities of co-inspiration. There are theories, there are tools, believe me, there's plenty of tools and methods, but in some sense it's all held within a larger understanding that it always has to be created anew. You cannot copy, you can only recreate. I like that word too, because that way is the word recreate, right? You can only playfully do this. You have to do it in the spirit of play and creation, but fully informed by what others are learning. So there's a kind of a delicate middle way here between copying on the one hand, and on the other hand saying, well, you just got to do it from scratch every time. If that were the case, there'd be no artistic communities. There'd be no way that pioneering work in one pocket of an artistic community influences others. But the key idea here is co-inspiration. And I think the work of the Matriztica School is helping all of us understand more and more deeply, you might say, the dynamics of co-inspiration. And I hope as you participate in your seminar and your workshop together, you'll keep thinking of that, because every one of you is probably an exemplar. There's something you're doing, there's some domain in which you're part of the living embodiment of what we all want to see on a larger scale, but it can't be copied. But it also isn't random. So co-inspiration follows rhythms, principles that I think are the key for change at a scale that matters. And I really hope you use your time together to focus your energies on just that question. How do we achieve genuine, generated, creative, not copied change at a scale that matters? Thank you.